Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of our English learning series. Thank you so much for your patience and for joining us once again. We truly appreciate every one of you who watches, comments, and supports this channel.
Whether you're preparing for the IELTS exam or simply looking to improve your English for work, travel, study, or everyday life, you're in the right place. This series is designed for everyone who wants to become a more confident English speaker.
If you find today's lesson useful, please share it with your friends, family members, or anyone who would like to improve their English. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment telling us what you've learnt today and what you think about the series so far. Let's begin. Sarah, have you ever booked a flight online by yourself?
Yes, many times. In fact, I think booking a flight has become much easier over the years. There are so many websites and mobile apps that compare prices and show different airlines. What about you?
I've booked several flights as well, but I remember the first time I did it. I was quite nervous because I didn't want to make a mistake. There were so many options to choose from, such as the travel dates, baggage allowance, seat selection, and whether I wanted a direct flight or one with a stopover.
That's very true. There are lots of decisions to make, especially if you've never travelled by air before. By the way, everyone, Adam has just used the expression baggage allowance. This simply means the amount of luggage that an airline allows you to take without paying an extra charge.
Exactly. For example, if your baggage allowance is 23 kilograms, your suitcase should not weigh more than that. Otherwise, you'll probably have to pay an excess baggage fee.
Another useful phrase is direct flight. A direct flight travels straight to your destination without changing planes. On the other hand, a stopover or a layover means that you stop at another airport before continuing your journey.
That's right. Direct flights are usually more convenient because they're quicker, but they can also be more expensive.
Suppose I wanted to travel from London to Dubai. The first thing I'd probably do is search online and compare several airlines. I wouldn't book the first ticket I saw because prices can vary quite a lot.
That's a sensible idea. I also compare different airlines before making a decision. Sometimes flying one day earlier or one day later can save quite a bit of money.
Exactly. Flexibility can make a huge difference.
Sarah, let's imagine that you're planning a holiday in Spain. How would you start?
Well, I'd first decide on my travel dates. Once I'd done that, I'd visit a flight comparison website. I'd type in my departure airport, my destination, the dates of travel, and the number of passengers.
That's straightforward. After that, what information would you pay attention to?
I'd look at the departure time, arrival time, total journey time, baggage allowance, airline reviews, and, of course, the final price.
That's interesting. You mentioned airline reviews. For our learners, a review is simply someone's opinion or experience about a product or service. Reading reviews can help you decide whether an airline offers good customer service.
Exactly. It's always helpful to know what previous passengers thought about their experience.
Another important thing is checking whether the ticket is refundable.
Good point. Everyone, if a ticket is refundable, it means you can receive your money back if you cancel under certain conditions. If it is non-refundable, you usually won't get your money back.
Travel plans sometimes change unexpectedly, so that's something worth considering.
Absolutely.
Once you've chosen your flight, the website usually asks for your personal details, such as your full name, date of birth, passport number, nationality, and contact information.
And it's extremely important to enter your details correctly. Even a small spelling mistake in your passport name could cause problems at the airport.
That's excellent advice. It's always worth checking everything twice before confirming the booking.
Then comes another decision, whether you'd like to choose your seat.
Some airlines let you choose your seat for free, while others charge an additional fee.
Exactly. If you're traveling with family or friends, paying a little extra might be worthwhile so that everyone can sit together.
Another phrase our learners should know is window seat, aisle seat, and middle seat.
Yes, a window seat is next to the window, an aisle seat is beside the walkway, and the middle seat is between two passengers. Personally, I prefer a window seat because I enjoy looking outside during takeoff and landing.
I prefer an aisle seat because I like having more space to stretch my legs, and it's easier to get up during a long flight.
After choosing your seat, the website usually offers optional extras,
Such as travel insurance, priority boarding, extra baggage, or airport lounge access.
Let's explain priority boarding. It means you're allowed to board the aircraft before most other passengers. Some people like this because it gives them more time to settle into their seats and store their luggage.
That's right. However, not everyone needs it. It depends on your preferences.
After selecting any extras, it's time to pay.
Most airlines accept debit cards, credit cards, and sometimes digital payment methods.
Once your payment has been accepted, you'll usually receive a booking confirmation by email.
That confirmation includes your booking reference.
Everyone, the booking reference is a unique code that identifies your reservation. Keep it safe because you'll often need it when checking in or contacting the airline.
Speaking of check-in, that's another expression learners often hear.
Indeed. To check in means confirming that you'll be traveling on your booked flight. Many airlines allow passengers to check in online 24 or 48 hours before departure.
Online check-in can save a lot of time at the airport.
Definitely. You can often download your boarding pass directly onto your phone.
Let's explain boarding pass. A boarding pass is the document that allows you to enter the aircraft. It contains your seat number, boarding gate, and flight details.
Exactly.
Sarah, have you ever forgotten to check in online?
Once. Luckily, I arrived at the airport early enough to check in there, but it reminded me how important it is to prepare in advance.
That's a valuable lesson.
Another thing travelers should remember is to check the airline's baggage rules carefully. Different airlines have different policies.
Very true. Some budget airlines charge extra even for cabin baggage. So, reading the terms and conditions beforehand can prevent unpleasant surprises.
I couldn't agree more. Careful planning makes traveling much less stressful.
Sarah, what advice would you give someone who is booking their very first flight?
I'd say don't rush. Take your time, compare prices, read the conditions carefully, and double-check every detail before paying. Spending an extra 10 minutes reviewing your booking could save you hours of stress later.
That's excellent advice. I'd also recommend arriving at the airport well in advance. For international flights, many airlines suggest arriving around 3 hours before departure. That gives you enough time for check-in, security, and finding your departure gate.
Another useful tip is to keep all your travel documents together. Your passport, boarding pass, travel insurance, and booking confirmation should be easy to find. It can also be helpful to save digital copies on your phone.
Good idea. It's always better to be prepared than caught off guard.
Adam, we've covered quite a few useful expressions today, haven't we?
We certainly have. We've learnt vocabulary such as baggage allowance, direct flight, layover, refundable ticket, priority boarding, boarding pass, booking reference, and check-in. These are all expressions that you may hear in real-life situations, as well as in the IELTS listening and speaking tests.
More importantly, they're expressions you'll use if you ever travel abroad. Learning English isn't just about passing an exam, it's about communicating confidently in everyday situations.
Exactly. The more authentic conversations you listen to, the more natural your own English will become.
And don't worry if you didn't understand every single word today. That's completely normal. Listen to the episode again, pause when necessary, repeat the sentences aloud, and practice using the new vocabulary in your own conversations.
Consistent practice is the key to becoming fluent. Even 15 or 20 minutes of English every day can make a remarkable difference over time.
Before we finish today's lesson, we'd like to thank every one of you for being part of this learning community. Your support, encouragement, and kind comments motivate us to continue creating lessons for you.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps us continue producing free English lessons for learners all around the world.
Please also give this video a like and share it with your friends, classmates, colleagues, or family members who are learning English. Someone you know might find today's lesson really helpful.
Finally, we'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below telling us what you learnt from today's lesson. Which new words or expressions were your favorites?
And if you've ever booked a flight before, tell us about your experience. Was it easy? Did you encounter any problems? We'd love to read your stories and perhaps feature some of your experiences in a future episode.
Thank you so much for watching.
Take care, keep practicing, and we'll see you in episode 13.
Goodbye and happy learning.